Okay, in this video I'm going to do a couple of blindfold example solves, and that's it. Before I start, I suggest that you scramble in your solving orientation. That's what I'm doing. That way you don't have to rotate after, and that would make it confusing. So yeah, scramble in your solving orientation. Okay, let's go. So the first thing I do is I memorize corners, or edges, edges. So here's my buffer. So it has to go to T back here, and then C. So I would think tacit, and then OK, tacit, OK, and then this is my buffer, so I would probably go here. That's B to N, band, and then it goes back to B, so I would go to probably V, band, bove, that's a word I made up. It actually might be a word, but I do not know. Bove, and then HV, bove, have. And then I see I have two flipped edges, and to memorize these I might do some visual. I would memorize, okay, so in the back piece there's a flipped edge, and onto the right next to it there's also a flipped edge. But I would probably also memorize that this is max, because this is M and X, and this is Q, U, which would be question. So I would think max question. I'll just write that. Max question. Okay. Now, corners, it has to go to, this is my buffer, W and then D, Wade, and then VR, Wade, Ver, and then Ixeo. Okay. So, W to D, I execute corners first. This W to D. These two are interchangeable, so I can go like this. D2, RU2, R prime, D2, RU2, R prime. Now, V to R, this is a really bad case, but what I do is R prime to set that up, set R up to D, which is up here, and then rotate, or move this piece to over here. And now these two are interchangeable, so I can go D2, RU, R prime, D2, RU prime, R prime, and D2, R. Okay, now I know that these two are flipped or twisted, so when I was memorizing them, I noticed that oranges are facing this way. So what I would do is probably rotate, and then do anti-soon, and then another anti-soon. Since I know that when the two common colors are facing both the same way rather than opposite, then I can do that algorithm, which is an anti-soon and a lefty anti-soon. Okay, now we're on to edges, which are more fun, I think. So T to C, this is my buffer again. So this is an M2 case, simple M2 case. I would do U, R prime, U prime, M2, U, R, U, M2. Okay, that's how for those two. Now O to K, this is a 8 mover. These two are interchangeable, and this can be inserted to here. So I would go M, U prime, R prime, U, M prime, U prime, R, U. Okay, now I went to B to N, BN. So I know that these two are interchangeable, and this can be inserted into here. So I would go U, M prime, U, R prime, U prime, or U, M, U prime, R, and yeah. Or really quickly again, I'm inserting this one to here and then interchanging. Okay. Now B to V. Oh. So B and V are interchangeable, so I can just go U, M2, U to insert it into there, and then L2, and then, yeah. Next it's H to V. This is a 9 mover, but it's really nice. So what I would do is I rotate, and then if you do an R, you set it up so this one can be inserted into here, which is interchangeable with this one. So the full algorithm would be R2, U, M prime, U, R prime, U, M, U, R prime. Okay, now since these two are flipped, I would rotate like that, and then do my adjacent flipping algorithm, which is really bad, but I'm really lazy to learn another one. So the algorithm is that this OLL and then a U prime. So the OLL for this is wide R, U, R prime, U prime, M, U, R, U prime, R prime, and then U, and then a U prime. Yeah. Okay, I guess we can do another. Oops, that is a book. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. There we go. It's 2 fingers. Okay. Don't forget to scramble in your solving orientation. Let's get started. I feel like I messed up already, so I'm going to redo that. Okay, yeah, scrambling orientation. Okay, so this is D to J. That's pretty easy, DJ. And then UL, DJ. Oh wait, I would think Yule, like UL. And then GV. This is starting to make sense. DJ, you will give. That's the buffer. So I would probably go to here. That's C to M. So I would think a camera. DJ, you'll give a camera. And then P to R, per. You could also do person, I guess. And then S. And that's it, I think. Wait, let me just make sure. DJ, you'll give camera, pers, and then AK. Okay, per, and then S, and then I would think AK, because this sticker is A and this is K, so AK is the flipped edge. Okay, now corners, really quickly. Audio would be B to U, boo, P to W, pow, X to L, shell, and then Q. Since it ends on yellow, I know that would be it. Okay, let's get started on execution. So B to U, U and the buffer are interchangeable. So I can go U2, or rotate, U2, R prime, D2, R, U2, R prime, D2, R. Rotate back. Oh wait, that was the other one. Okay, B to U, sorry, is R prime, D2, R, U2, R prime, D2, R, U2. Yeah. And then P to W. W and the buffer are interchangeable, and P can be inserted in here with 3 moves, so it's an 8 mover. So L2, U R U prime, L2, U R prime, U prime. Now X to L. This can be done 2 ways, but the way I do it is, or there's a lot of ways to do it, but the way I do it is rotate and then R. Since these two are interchangeable, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, U prime, L prime, U. And now the last piece is Q, and since it's the last one, I would bring it to here so that these two end up swapped. So like this, or R prime, D, R, U prime, R prime, D prime, R, U. Okay. Next is edges, D to J. I would set up to a 5 mover, like this. Now it's here to here. And then to solve this, you can go U prime, M prime, U2, M, U prime, L. Now U to L, I'm going to set it up to a 4 mover by going like this, which sets up it to be this case, here to here, or here to here. So I can go R, U, and then go U2, or U wide 2, M prime, U wide 2, M prime, and then undo that. Now G to V. Okay, there's a few ways to do this, but the way I'm going to do it is D, M prime, U prime, M, D prime, M prime, U, M. Okay, now C to M, camera. I would go M2, this is an M2 case, and then U prime, R prime, U, M2, U prime, R, U. And the last one is P to R. Or not the last one, but almost the last one. P to R. So there's 2 ways, 2 main ways, shooting to here and then using this interchange, or shooting to here and using the same interchange. So I find this way much easier. So I would rotate, do the interchange since this needs to go there, and then do that, which is U prime, M prime, U, M prime, U prime, M, U. Now S needs to go to nowhere since it's the last piece. However, this piece is flipped, so what I can do is shoot to here, knowing that after that my last piece will be here, and then I can do a cool parody thing, which I will show you. I showed you in the parody video, but I'll show you again. So to shoot from here to here, I would go rotate D prime, and then U, R2, U, M prime, U, R2, U, M, D. And now the last piece is here, so I can go M prime, U2, M, or I could actually really go M prime, U2, R wide prime, and then that cancels into an F perm. Like that. If you need help on that, you can watch my parody video, since it might take too long to explain. Okay, I'll do one more so this video isn't super long. Wait, I keep on messing up for some reason. Or I keep on thinking I'm messing up. Because it would suck if I did mess up and then you scrambled it for no reason. Okay, so solving orientation. Okay. Hold on. You can't see my secret password. Oops. Okay. This is the last one. Oh, look at this. My first letter pair is R to L. Riley. And then X, and then I would go D probably. XD is one of my favorites. A lot of people would be like, what do you do with XD? Well, X, I usually make an SH sound, so it would be Riley should. Oh god, what should I do? And then SQ. Okay, Riley should Sasquatch. Oops. Sasquatch. And then KJ. I don't really have a good one for this. I guess I could do kilojoules, a form of measurement, but I'll just do KJ. That's what I normally do. And then ET. I would think of ET the alien. And then OC. Oh, OC would probably be ocean. And then that has to go to UA. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Riley should Sasquatch KJ ET. Oh wow, O was my buffer. I can't believe I made the mistake. Or O was the place I already shot to, so I actually don't need to go. Hold on. Okay, so after O, since I already shot to the D, then I would probably go... Wow, I'm having trouble with this. I can't believe it. Riley should Sasquatch KJ ET. Oh, that's it. ETO. Okay, that shouldn't have been that hard. Okay. So it would be RL, Riley, XT should, and then SQ, Sasquatch, KJ, KJ, ET, ET, and then O. Yeah. Okay, now corners, it would be K to U, Ku, then L, this is a buffer, so I'd go here, Ku, lead, and then XQ, that would be shuck, and then P. Okay, so K to U, K to U. That would be a 8 mover, since these two are interchangeable. I can go RU2 R prime, D2 RU2 R prime, D2. Now it's L to D. This is a really easy case. All you have to do is rotate, and then go D, RU R prime, D prime, RU prime, R prime. Now X to Q. These two are interchangeable, thankfully. So you can go L, U, R2, U, L prime, U, R2, U prime. Now the last one's P, but I have to go to B, so I would go P, B, which is this. U prime, R prime, D, R, U, R prime, D prime, R. Okay. Now Riley, R to L, I'd probably go like this. M2, U, R, U, M2, U prime, R prime, U. Now X to D, I would probably go R2, U prime, M2, U, R2, U prime, M2, U. Now S to Q, I think I already did this one, I'm not sure. Maybe in a outtake or whatever. So I would set it up so it's, this piece is over here. Now it's an 8 mover, I can go M prime, U prime, R prime, U, M, U prime, R, U. and then U prime. Now it's K to J. So instead of doing an 8 mover with like D moves, I'm gonna go like this. Do an OLL. This is just a trick that I've picked up. It's the OLL, it's this OLL. The same one that I used for the adjacent edge flipping, except the lefty version. So it's here to here, so what you can do is L wide prime, U prime, L, U, M, U prime, L prime, U, L. And that solves that. Okay, now E to T, here. So I would go L, rotate, and then U, R, U prime, M prime, U, R prime, U, and then D prime. And now it's just O. And just to be fancy and cool, I'm going to go O to B, like this, rotate M, U prime, R2U, M prime, U prime, R2U. Or I wouldn't even do the last U, well, I probably would have, but just to be super fancy, and I would cancel into that, which is inserting there, and it's T-bone. Yep. If you have any comments or questions, just feel free to ask, and I'll try my best to answer them. Yeah, thanks for watching, and it was great being part of Cubing World this season. I might be back in future seasons, I do not know yet, but yeah, thanks for watching.